There you go. Acclaim Entertainment. Ugh. 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 Pro Production. Ugh. 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 I'm going to let this intro play because I think it's very good, actually, if I'm being honest. There it is. There it is. Can I offer you an egg in these trying times? What if it was an alien egg, perhaps? But, you know, tres. Ah! The game said, here you go. How's the audio? I'm going to double check this really quick. It sounds like it could be a touch higher, right? Just a touch. Just a touch. That sounds better. The SS Sulaco, I think it's called. I can't remember. So Alien 3. This movie is... Ah! And then whoop, later. This looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. This looks pretty sick. Right? Fire in cryogenic compartment. I almost said apartment. Emergency. All personnel commence. Emergency evac. Disengaging. Rise from your grave, Sigourney Weaver. Whoop. What a cut. It's the music. This is exactly the music from the movie. Not exactly. It's MIDI'd up. Right? It's technically not MIDI, but you know what I mean. It's bald guy. Sure. Sure. Fiona Fury. 161. Outer Veil. Mineral Ore Refinery. Double Y Chromosome. Work Correctional Facility. Maximum security. Sure. I've always wondered, would the ranking improve if you played some of the games translated? You got to know what's going on in the story, that's improving the service. I don't have that option every single time, Boris, so I just take it as it goes, you know? So yeah, I guess if you've never seen Alien 3, long story short, you know, it's a sequel to Aliens, Alien 2 if you prefer, and Ellen Ripley, she survived! The unidentified female, approximately 12 years old, dead! Spoilers! Dwayne Hicks, dead! Sorry. Bishop, synthetic humanoid, negative capability. R.I.P. It's okay. Just a fake guy. You know, just a robot. They'll make another one. Yeah, Bishop kind of works in 3. Yeah, kind of. So yeah, so it's the end of Alien 2. They go into cryostasis again. And, well, they need to write those other 3 characters, other 2 characters out of the story because they weren't going to show up in it. But Ellen Ripley survived! Yet again. Yet again. And they crash landed on a prison planet, essentially, right? Let's leave this on normal. Sound FX. That's a shitty sounding machine gun, but, you know. Sure. Help! Help! Great. Did you know it was so unpopular that Hicks died that they retconned him to be alive in video games? Yep. Yep. Look, people like that Hicks character, right? He was pretty cool in the second game. Heavy bass, dude. Welcome on in. All right, let's start the game, shall we? Get ready. What does Probe Entertainment have to show me? Yeah. All right. That sure looks like a Ripley. That sure looked like an alien. Let's see if I can remember these controls. It's been a bit. Change my loadout or my UI of like what's being shown. But crucially, it doesn't change necessarily what button is shooting what. See here. Every time I press the X button, or Y button, sorry, on the Super Nintendo controller, it's a flamethrower. Every time I press X button, it's a grenade launcher. Every time I press the A button, it's gun. That's kind of crazy. It's like every face button, except for the B button, which is jump, has like a different weapon attached to it. I'm gonna save my ammo because you need to save your ammo in this game. Also, full directional controls for shooting 8 ways. Also, pressing down crouches permanently. Just real silly. Just real silly. I have to press up to uncrouch. Anyways. Conch, what are you saying? Oh, Boris Crockett. Yeah. Ray Ripley sucks. Sorry. Yeah. Ray Ripley sucks. Sorry, Boris. She super sucks, actually. Good wrestler. Bad human being, apparently. So. Let's use this computer. Look at all these cool missions. So, what do I understand? Yes, that is accurate. Look at that cool profile photo of Ellen Ripley. Love to see that. Love to see that. So these are all like missions you take on. So let's take the first one, right? Scanners have picked up a quantity of PDTs, personal data transmitters. Some periods must be trapped in cell block 3. Okay. There's 1. There's 2. There's a lot more than this. So it's kind of neat. Like, look at this. It's like you kind of get like a map showing you like where to go and whatnot. But it's like even telling me some of like where the items are. Yeah, Boris, I'd like to hope so. But it's also like someone says like, hey, why'd you say this stuff? Usually a person says like, yeah, I'm sorry. you know? You know? Yeah, I'm sorry. It's kind of what you should say, right? All right. Examine blueprints. Here's where we are. Look at this. I can control like you get like anytime you're at this terminal, you can essentially look at the map. And it's kind of cool because it's like you can see the entire like level kind of, right? So it's like, hey, I can come on over here and like see where all these pickups are and whatnot. Okay, there's a trap prisoner. So you kind of have to like figure out where to go. Also, it even tells you where these eggs are. It turns into a mission thing later. And like these maps are pretty big. Pretty big, all told. You can come back to these. So, okay, there's a prisoner. So, like, you know, trying to remember all this, kind of impossible, if I'm being honest. Because it's like, again, this map is big. Big. I don't even know where we are anymore, if I'm being honest. That I lost track. Nope, not here. Okay, so I have to remember, this is waste area 2. Corridor 12 is where we start. We don't need to go this way. Okay, that looks like a bad time in here. Alien corridor number 1. The room is just called that. Right? Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. Hey, Fonk. Also, you don't have to type it all caps. But yes, I am playing Alien 3. Waste Area 3, which... to exit these blueprints, because good lord. Okay, where we start? I need to know. Okay, we start here. Assembly Hall 1. there prisoners in here? No. Okay. Wait, there's another door back here. Shit. Cell block 3? Okay, there are prisoners here. Let's start with this room. Right? Let's start small. Let's start small, right? Logging off. Okay. It's so weird. You press down, you're staying crouched like that. I don't know if I love that. I don't know if I love that. With as much as you need to crouch in this game to shoot the little enemies and stuff, right? This jump is very wild. It's so high. It's so high. It's like Ripley should have been a fucking high jumper or something. You know? It's like real floaty. Real floaty. Everything looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. It also like defies gravity. It's like you're basically on the moon in a lot of ways. But also you can absolutely just leap over anything. Also, you can climb. Oh, shit. Well, no fall damage. Is this the movie where she has super jump powers? No. Oh, God. But that is, yes, indeed, Alien Resurrection. Because she's got, like, alien in her or something. She's got alien genes because she's like she's technically a clone in that movie, if I'm not mistaken, right? Oh no! I can't remember if there's even a prisoner in here or not, but also, hey, get on this ladder, would you? Can kind of like do a little short hop, at least if I tap the button. That's nice. Oh, come on. How do I use this terminal? Do I even need to use this terminal? I don't have a use button. You just press up. So, I'm gonna assume we're moving on. Also, I like there's actually people back there for some reason. Some reason. Eggs. These are flamethrower for this, right? There we go. Ah, jeez, come on. The controls on the ladder, not great. You can't jump off them very easily. Okay, there's the guy. See if we can get to that guy. Thank God I had this moon jump. That platform was way off the screen, and I still jumped to it. Right, how do I get up top? There's no way I can climb? Yes, there is. Select? No, select doesn't do anything, I don't think. Most of the things that I use, like the doors and whatnot, I press up. So, I am already a little skeptical of this camera. As most people know, when I play games like this, it's like, when the camera is, when I'm running to one side and the camera is closer to the edge of the screen, that's usually not a great sign. It's because you can't see what's coming up. I would have much preferred if, you know, things just centered in right in the middle. Right? Did we save this guy? Or he's dying. Assuming he's fine. Did the aliens tie that guy up? I guess. You know, normally they'd be like in the alien goop, right? That's what you would normally do in an Aliens game, per se. You'd think. But I don't know why they didn't do it this time, you know? Okay, here's a guy. Also, I probably shouldn't have picked that up, right? I don't need it, but I don't think I have a choice right now. Oh, you can't reclimb back onto a ladder after you drop down from it. Crucially. Is there a guy down here? I can't look down either, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Let's try and see if we can get down on this other side. This music sounds alright, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, this guy is just chained up. Also, I don't think he's chained up that hard, or like, you know, that so much that I don't think he should be able to just free himself, for being honest, right? Ah, shit, eggs! Wait, don't jump. Oh, God. Jesus. This ducking control is kind of dog shit, I'm not gonna lie. Also, sometimes this flamer works and sometimes it doesn't, which is real annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Don't shame being tied. I wasn't shaming. No shame. Okay, let's go away. Okay, we saved all these guys. Enemies respawning infinitely seems to be a real pain in the ass, given they come back as soon as you go off screen. I don't love that, but this may be the one time I'm kind of okay with it, just because it's like, they're aliens. Like, you know, kind of whatever, right? The idea that they're supposed to always be like a menace or whatever, you know, I'm not... I think that's fine. Yeah, that feels on brand, right? Like, you know, you want to tie it to a mechanic where it's like, hey, you, like, get rid of all the eggs in a section, then maybe they'll, like... Then maybe they'll, you know, stop respawning as much or something. Alright, we got the first room. Let's see where else we gotta go. This room is called Bug Wash. What? Also, I guess not there. Where the fuck am I? Okay, I'm actually up here. I see. Now, this map is kind of crazy. Like, you go through here, but you end up down here when you come to the end of that hallway. Something in waste area 2. One guy over here. Just one guy. We probably have to end up coming back to these areas, like, maybe more frequently than you think, but... Okay, let's go get that one guy. Just the one guy. Yeah, the music is good, but also way too high energy. A little bit. But it's like, this is not... It's an action game, right? Harbo Boy, this is not... Not meant to be that spooky, I don't think, right? It's a little spooky, but I wouldn't call it, like, ultra spooky. Jesus Christ. These face huggers are literally the worst enemy. Again, just the way the crouch mechanic works. Oh, that alien exploded. Yeah, I'm trying to conserve my ammo a little bit, but, like, it sure seems like you get a lot of it. Also, I don't like that. Didn't see that alien there at all. No, aside from the crouch, though, like, this control's kind of alright. No. Camera could be better. This looks like Ripley, you know, from the movie. I'll grant it that. Really, it's just, you know, that bald head goes a long way for the aesthetic, right? Or how do we get this guy? I feel like I have to be down here. Crouch. Again, this crouch sucks. This crouch sucks real bad. Also, like, this sometimes doesn't hurt the eggs. I don't know why it doesn't work sometimes. Also, my health is not looking so hot. Oh, speaking of, there we go. Oh, wow, that doesn't even give you full health, huh? Just didn't see that guy. So I can't seem to get past this. I think I went the wrong way. Oh my god. These little guys, not easy to see. Egg needs to be open to damage it. Is that right? It didn't look like it. Was it? Maybe that was. I just wasn't paying enough attention. That sounds like the pulse rifle enough. I almost wish like the weapon sounds were a little bit louder. Also, most things die pretty quick. Like, these enemies are not that tough, right? Okay, we saved the one guy. I would like it if I could jump off this ladder. Actually jump off the ladder, not just like fall off of it. And again, when I fall, I'm directionally limited to only falling straight down, which is not incredible feeling. I'm not gonna lie, right? Go up, I think. Can't walk past this. No, stop. Oh, that's stinky. Stinky controls. Gotta go to the top one? Probably. I gotta have this moon jump. Okay. Exploding aliens doesn't hurt you. Shoot, you can shoot through the floor completely when you're shooting downwards. Just kind of wild. I'm gonna pick up that gun ammo. Not running out, but... Oh, it only gives you one clip. Okay. Or magazine, I guess I should say. It's good to know. I will say, I don't mind this game's, like, kind of persistent giant map. It's kind of interesting. Here's what I do know about this game, though. This game is long as hell because these missions take a really long goddamn time, right? Like, scrounging through this map just to do this one mission. Okay, we got a few guys in here. Where's this go? Can you save? I think you can get a password again somehow. I don't remember, actually. Also, there's apparently a guy over here. Okay, so let's go down here. Take this vent. Is it this medic bay? I think it's that medical bay that I want to go, but let's also save this guy. Right? And from here... I got lost. I don't think that was the right way. Hold on. No, I think I'm going to go cell block 4. Yes, here we go. So the second door. Okay. I'm not seeing a password save anywhere, though, Hardboy. That's kind of the problem. There was a continue, so maybe it's battery operated. Like on the main menu, it said continue. Okay. Over here. Oh, I can't even open that door. Okay, well, it's not, we're not going that way. Is it just the same? Is it just the same? Let's see who can even remotely finish this mission. Also, I just realized that walked into this screen rather than out, so it's like... It's kind of crazy, if you ask me. I guess I just go up top. Sure, I remember there's a guy up here, right? Right? No air control, right? You fall off that edge, you're going straight down like you're playing a Castlevania game. Oh, fuck. I'll take that. Ah, these controls. I'm not... You think this just like controls like a Contra or something, but it doesn't. This needed for like this, you can crouch walk, kind of ruins it all, right? Because if I'm running forward, then I can aim down at a diagonal and just shoot those like face huggers. But if I'm already crouched, it does not work that way. So look, I have to make sure I'm pressing forward and then pressing down if I want to be able to hit those guys, or use up like this crouch animation, which takes too long. Like the fact that there's like animation frames on you just crouching is not great. I kind of wish it was just like more direct feeling, you know? Ugh. Also, you can't aim in a different direction as you're jumping and shooting. Yeah, I got you. Did I get everyone? It's making a sound like I got everyone. Was it Alien 3 where Ripley got iframes? I wish. Yeah, how can we make this better? Also, why did that one alien get shot? What the fuck? Ah! This is super annoying. Yeah, what if Ripley had iframes? What if she had a dodge roll? What if Ellen Ripley had a parry? You know? These are important questions, in my opinion. God, this jump is not what you want. Okay, we're over here again. Okay, looks like that little chime sound it was making, that doo-doo-doo-doo sound, like, is probably what it felt like was the, like, hey, you beat the mission. Go check out another one, I guess. Multiple pipe fractures are being reported from Mine Area 22. Okay. Can I accept more than one mission at a time so I don't have to run around as much? Or I don't have to, like, always come back here? I should have checked that when I started. Repair these pipes! Ripley is turning into an engineer, it seems. Exosuit just becomes an AC fight. That'd be sick. I'm not gonna lie. Did they never make a third-person Alien game? Or have they only been strategy games and first-person shooters? No, I guess there's brawlers, right? Alien versus Predator and whatnot. Okay, so review mission just reads this again. Yeah, you can only do one mission at a time. It's kind of too bad. You know? You can't, like, cancel out of a mission either. That's a bit annoying. You know what? We have a lot of games to look at today, so I feel like I've seen this game enough. How long have we been taking? Including, I guess, I had some prep time. I think we look at this for, like, what, about 20 minutes, if that? I think that's enough. You know? Come on back. Like I said, we got a lot of games we got to get through, so I can't, like, spend, like, an hour on a game like I always do. But from what I understand, I think that game is just that. Walk around this space station, complete a bunch of missions. I think there's, like, even though I complete that first page of those missions, there's like 3 more pages of missions, which is why this game is so goddamn long. So very hard, just because, like, once you pick up those items, they're gone, right? You've consumed them. They don't come back. Everything revolves around this space station map and its various corridors. That's it. Yeah, there's a xenomorph boss, but it's just like a bigger looking alien. it's not even a cool looking queen or something from what I've seen in screenshots. It's just a bigger sprite of an alien warrior. That's kind of it. But I also did read elsewhere in some of the research of this game, it's like, to my understanding, the guy that developed this game at Probe Entertainment, they didn't get a whole lot of access for like, what is the movie about? To my understanding, they got like a couple like images. They got like some sound effects, and they're like, here you go nuts. He's like, wait, what's this about? He's like, well, Ripley's in it. Here's the basic plot. That's it. Go nuts. That being said, I think he did pretty all right. You know, could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse, in my opinion. It's like, that's pretty common for a lot of licensed game development back then, you know? Sometimes you just don't get a whole lot. To be fair, Fincher directed it, and the entire time the movie kept changing because of Fox, so pretty normal. Yeah, sure. These weren't even changes. This is just a case of like, we're not gonna tell you. It's like, what if you were told to like, hey, make a movie about how shitty Facebook is, and someone is like, what's Facebook? And then they're like, I don't know, come up with it. It's like, Fincher would probably make a very different movie at that point, right, Harpo Boy? At least in this, it's like, aliens, okay, I've seen Alien 1 and 2. What's this new movie about? I don't know. You know, you'll figure it out. I guess he did get some of the basic plot points. You know, that intro goes hard. Fortunately, I don't think the game goes quite as hard as the intro. I would say it's not bad. Like, look, if you need to remember who Probe Entertainment is, by the way. It's Acclaim, right? I think it's like Acclaim UK or Acclaim South. Either way. British game dev house. Churchly, just ports. Just a whole lot of ports, you know? Whole lot of ports. Extreme G's in there, but you know. Judge Dredd? We gotta look at that one still. Die Hard Trilogy? I saw some WWF Warzone. Blah. Blah. Bram Stoker's Dracula. Ugh. Sony Imagesoft. No good. No good. Sorry, it's not Probe Entertainment. It's Probe Software. Sorry. You know, they made a lot of licensed games trash. I don't think it's unfair to say, if I'm using that as a bar, this game is not the worst one I've seen, right? Not the worst. Let's rank this game. This game is not good as Cybernator, that's for sure. Let's start closer to the bottom, shall we? This game is better than Nickelodeon Guts. This game is better than Zool. This game is better than the Lawnmower Man. You don't die in one hit. All the bullshit it throws at you. No, Zool. Sorry. This game is better than Earthworm Jim. Is it? Hit detection is pretty bullshit. Also, that intro whipped. Yeah, it's better. Better than Super Godzilla? You're goddamn right it is. It's better than David Crane's Amazing Tennis. It's better than Artie Lightfoot. Better than Maui Mallard and Cold Shadow. Oh. Ugh. Speaking of disorienting cameras. Should probably double check on that. Is this game better than Bing Bing Bingo? Yeah, there's more video game here. It's better than Joe and Mac 2. It's better than Ultraman. Better than Battletoads and Double Dragon. It's better than Dream Basketball Dunk and Hoop. Is it better than World Heroes, though? It's not as good as Cool Spot. I'll say that. It's not as good as Phantom 2040. It's not as good as Slam Masters or Ranma 1/2 Oogie Janken. Pretty good puzzle game. I respect it. I'm terrible at it. I mean, World of Heroes 2 works as a fighting game. I'll say that. Alien 3 could be a lot better. If Alien 3's crouching controls weren't so goofy, and if the hit detection was a little bit better with the enemies on stuff. It's just thankfully they die very easily. I feel like this game could be ranked a lot higher. I like the open world map idea, you know. I think it's a very neat concept. It's not open world, but it's like it's persistent in the way that it's set up, which is kind of neat. It's quite maze-like, which I'll give it that, because, you know, that prison planet is supposed to be like very maze-like. Again, it's an Alien game, right? I think it's like yeah, just if it controlled a little bit better, right? Just a little bit better. Yeah, the AI was quite terrible in World Heroes 2. I don't know. I didn't knock that too hard on World Heroes 2 when I played it last episode, right, Arboy? Mostly because it's like, you don't play the game like a goober like I was playing it. You'd never figure that out. When I was playing the game normally, the AI acted quite normally, right? It just didn't know what to do when I hold forward and do a throw. That's the game's fault, but it's also, you know, you don't find stuff like that unless you're a weird fighting game sicko, you know? Does that make it a good game? Not necessarily, but it's not the biggest thing. I don't think this game is as I don't think Alien 3 is as good as World Heroes 2. Congratulations, Alien 3. I think you're flawed, but a cromulent 182. I think that's plenty good. You know, it's a better action game than The Great Battle. It's more interesting than Demon's Crest, right? Ugh, Demon's Crest. I'd say Mutant Fighter is a more fun game, but it's smaller in scope, right? Anyways, congratulations, Alien 3. Not terrible. Not terrible. Let's stay on theme with the Alien games for now, shall we? Let's play the next one. Let's go over here, load this up. Because, of course, I could only be talking about Alien versus Predator. No, not number one. Listen to this music. The year, 2493. The planet, Vega 4. The city, New Shanghai. Wow. Not that like that old Shanghai. You know what I'm saying? Give me that new Shanghai. Shanghai 2. That'd be a lot cooler if it was called Neo Shanghai. But yeah, 2 moons. They both had the exact same craters in them. Ah, jeez. Oh, listen to that alien sound. I like how it's like to the beat of the song. It's like, the colonists were helpless against the alien horde. Yeah, it's more like a quack. This is like, You know, the sound an animal makes when it's just trying to get your attention. There's those 2 moons again. And a distress call to the Earth-based authorities. Earth-based, specifically. Not Mars, that's for sure. Our boy says, that's the sound Donald Duck makes when he gets kicked in the nuts. Our boy, I heard a Japanese Mickey today from, you know, Japan Disney, but it was Mickey in a Mickey Mouse voice speaking Japanese to the crowd. It freaked me the hell out because I'm just like, this sounds weird. Also, yeah, that Predator was serving. Alien vs. Predator. All right, here we go. Let's check out the config mode really quick. This is, of course, released in North America. I also need to change the name thing on the right. Second. And this came out in 1993. This music is going for it. It's up the lives because this game is hard as hell. Special, jump, and laser. Okay. One of these is just an attack button. I'm going to assume it's special, but I mean, laser also, well, we'll see. We'll see. Let's leave it on standard for now. I like this title screen. It sure looks like the Alien and Predator logos, right? I'd say this looks pretty good. Smart game. If I'm not understanding correctly, the Japanese version of this game also has a versus mode, which is funny. All right, so I got a punch. I got a slide. If I tap the L and R buttons, that was food, which I did not pick up. It's a beat 'em up. I'm doing a sick punch combo on this alien, and it's just coming for my ass. Also, look at the size of that health bar on this guy. You're going to be hearing that sound a lot. I hold onto the laser button. I do a sick screen clear move like this. I can also just tap the button. If it gets to the yellow, I do like a cool shoulder cannon shot. I like the way the gun cannon like comes in and out. That's kind of neat. Got a jump. Got a jump kick. I don't know if I have much else. Look at that. I can cloak. Pick this cool disc. And get a few shots of that. Oh, God. That's it. Also, I have picked up the stick, which I just threw, and it's goes through enemies. Sure. I think if I pick up these skulls, it's like, it's basically like just points. You have a grab, which, you know, these people have played a Final Fight game. Also, I think it's very funny to pick up a cloak item when it's like, I can barely see my own character. You get like 2 little inside punches on a grab. This is obviously not the beat 'em up from, you know, Capcom. This is made by, who made this? I forget. Who made this? Let me double check. That Capcom beat 'em up Alien vs. Predator is incredible, right? If I'm being honest. You know, it's got like incredible style. It feels like an Aliens game more than anything, right? This game was developed by Jordan Information Service Co. Or its Japanese name, Jordan. Who is Jordan, you say? Y'all remember that Zardian game I played with like the incredible looking mechs? They made that game. They also made Super High Glide. Or helped develop, I guess. Just neat. Just neat, I guess. They also made another game, which we might look at a little bit later, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, it's a sick emote rank. It's super sick. Permic, it's fine. Yeah, anyways, sorry, I was just looking at the games list. Let's keep playing this game. So if I hold forward and press the attack button, it's kind of like a throw, but instead of it being a throw, it's just a big uppercut. So like, I guess if I'm maximizing my damage, go for a grab, punch like that, and then throw, right? Get out of here. Get out of here. Also, apparently that one just jumps. So I guess maybe some of these discs. Ow. I would love a health pickup. I should be using my shoulder cannon more, but, you know, I have this throwable right now. Ah! That sucks. I think you have to, like... A slide can get those things, right? I think? Yeah, there we go. So I love that you just yeet the shit out of these aliens, like, a mile away. I wouldn't call this AI exactly smart, but... You know, you get crowded. Give me a lot of these weapons. It's nice. You know, I wouldn't call this a great beat 'em up on first blush, but you know, it's working. It's working. Also, notably, it's like, oh, get out of here. It's like when I do that shoulder cannon shot, it doesn't, God. Choose my slide more. This doesn't cost me health to do, so it's just like, just a good way to screen clear. But like, yeah, my shoulder cannon doesn't, like, I don't eat damage when I shoot it. It also does like half decent damage. It just takes a bit to come out. You also have to charge it, right? That screen clear one is obviously just hold on to it, just go nuts, but you do eat a little bit of life damage when you use it. Also, I just realized I can throw these infinitely unless it hits something, I think. Get out of here. I like that the enemies drop weapons to use. That's interesting. I just wish the weapons were more interesting to use other than just like, just throw it, you know? Like, but, you know, then that'd be a good video game, like the beat 'em up that Capcom made, right? Where you could like pick up all the different weapons and they're actually significantly different. This punch combo is not exactly exhilarating either, for being honest, right? Out of here. So I had this game growing up. I had it for my special Super Nintendo. I just like doing the shoulder cannon thing, you know? Alright, let's go in this sewer. Does the Predator have a music move? Unfortunately, no. But yeah, my Hero Zero, if I ever saw a Predator go, whoa, twist that! I'd be like, highly impressed. Also, I'm just imagining these aliens making that quack sound in Stone Protectors, and that's kind of real tickling me. Oh no! Facehuggers! Get out of here. There we go. Yeah. Just give the Predator a keytar. It's like somewhere in Predator 2. I think it's Predator 2, right? The one with not Donald Glover. That's a different guy. Danny Glover, I mean. It's like, you know when Danny Glover goes into that like alien spaceship at the end? And it's like got all like alien weapons on the walls. And yeah, it's just like on the walls, it's like the shoulder cannon, the cool glaive, and a keytar, right? And much like, you know, how it's like, oh, there's like a mace from like, the Dark Ages that the Predator went back in time and there's also like a magical keytar weapon in there that's from the Stone Protectors universe that Predator went to or something, you know? It's like so scary. Out of here. Get out of here. Stop coming at me. Do you mind? Whew. Oh god, it's shooting acid at me now. This punch combo does a lot of damage, but it's just very slow, right? Imagine a piano tie. It's like what? Like the Agent 47 was using it or something? What are you talking about? Shit, shot that the wrong way. Out of here. Ah, god. You can still get hit while you're shooting, unfortunately. Also, like, this, I wish there was more, like, screen real estate. I do like that the sprites are nice and big, but it's... Yeah, these sprites don't have to be this big, I don't think. It's nice for, like, these big aliens and stuff like that, but... It makes the screen real estate hard to maneuver with, like, all these enemies coming at you. Especially when all they do is just run at you, right? Well, I guess the other ones did shoot acid, but... You know, if this had, like, if this was widescreen, it'd be a lot easier. As is for most beat-em-ups, obviously. Oh no! What's going on? Ah, shit! Is that a queen? Kind of. Also, try to time that. Not easy. So I think it's getting wise. Get out of here. That's just a big xenomorph. Okay. Like that, you know, it like made the screen go dark except for this one searchlight or something. Ah, crap. Get out of here. Get out of here. I kind of wish I could, like, hold that charge so it doesn't, like, do the all the way full... Ah, God. Ah, God. Ah, God. That alien had a punch combo. Seems like, you know, like, a punch is the best way to go here. Crap. Crap! Come on. Also, this music is going off. I love the idea that an Alien game, that's not the Capcom one, just having, like, incredibly hard beats. Oh, god damn it. Gotta sneak him on the inside a little bit, you know? That's not working. Alright, good enough. Yeah, he made the Predator sound! That's not bad! It's not bad. Sounds a little muddy. But, you know. Aliens may be clear from the city. They'd infested the forests as well! The Predators continued to hunt down the alien. Okay. This is one player as... yes, horrible wife, but it's also weirdly, like I said, the Japanese version is 2-player versus mode. So you can, like, play as an alien and just double dragon style fight each other for some reason. Does that make it good? I don't know, but you know, you could say it's a multiplayer game, I guess. Ow. Get out of here. It's an idea, yeah, you know. Also, I forgot this jump has this sound every single time, which I find very funny. I don't know why. Also, he, like, looks up in a real fun way. Also, just the idea of a Predator doing a jump kick is very funny to me, right? It's like watching, you know, a Predator do, like, martial arts. Come on. Oh, well. Get out of here. Also, I think I had iframes on that. I thought I could get hit. but I didn't in the middle of that. Doing the shot for some reason. Maybe it's like, I can't be hit while I'm doing the shot, but maybe it's like, I can still be caught at the end of it or something, you know? What if they made Predator movies where they drop kicking dude's spine out? Fucking, that's just Mortal Kombat, Marvel Boy. Also, didn't the Predator end up in a Mortal Kombat game recently as DLC or something? Did I imagine that? That sounds like it happened, right? I know RoboCop did. Yeah, Predator was an MK? Yeah, that sounds right. God, get out of here. Back the fuck up. Ooh. It's also the idea that a Predator just like, ooh. Give me, I can't, come on, pick up the meat. There you go. Also, I wish I could just, like, hit those things off the edge. That'd be nice. So I don't want to get hit anymore. Yeah, Alien and Predator were an MK10. And RoboCop and Terminator 11, right? That sounds right. That's interesting. These glaives don't go through enemies like a spear did. You know, these are gameplay choices. Oh no! Out of here. Oh, this little fucking face hugger. Fuck off. Okay. Oh no! Also, I just realized it's like, when I do a yellow shot, I think it actually does less damage. But I let go of it while it's in the blue, I think it is a more powerful shot, I think. I could be wrong. It's kind of hard to tell because I'm fighting 2 enemies at a time right now. But this is working. Get out of here. Also, what's going on back here? Is that like a gorilla that's like in the alien juice? Is that what's going on back there? It kind of looks like it, right? We are in the forest. R.I.P. R.I.P. to Harambe over here. Jeez. Is it weird that Yoda and... Oh, Jesus! Is it weird that Yoda, Link, and Master Chief are all in Soul Calibur? No. I'd say that's perfect, Marble Boy. In fact, I would say I wish there was more shit like this, right? Oh my god. I think I have to use my gun on this guy. Oh, that didn't hit. Okay, that backs him up at least. Doing that. Also, if I'm not mistaken, in the Japanese version of this game, which is significantly harder, there's like a lot. I saw the cutting room floor page on this game, or tcrf.net if you prefer. Shouts to them. Which also shout outs to them because I think they're frequently hanging out in the Retro Pals Discord. What was I gonna say? There's like a lot of difference between this version and the Japanese version, not just that versus 2-player mode. But like doing that shoulder cannon shot is supposed to eat up some of your health bar every time you use it. But for whatever reason, in the North American version, you can just use it freely as much as you want. Which, okay, I guess. Also, yeah, that blue version of the shot, if you hold it a little bit longer, does do more damage, it seems. Which is good. Because America, we love guns. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's like... It's supposed to be like a game balance thing, obviously, right? But... Usually a game balance thing entails, like... Oh, we made it easy for, like, America or something, right? At least that's typical in a lot of Japanese games. But in this one case, they were like, nah, it's, you know, let's retune it for the American market. But take away the second player battle mode that we put in That stays in Japan. Like, yeah, you think it should be harder for rentals or something, right? It's very strange. All right, I think we see enough of this game. I think at the point. It's neat. I was afraid I was going to play this game and then be like hyper disappointed by it. I think it's totally fine. I wouldn't call it incredible, but it's like, again, I had this game growing up. It is still exactly the same. It still feels a little wooden, right? That punch combo I wish was a little faster, a little more exciting. You know, beat 'em ups struggle with this a little bit, especially the older ones. It's not until like modern days when, you know, like there's more mechanics added to beat 'em ups to make them a little more exciting, whether it's like command inputs, right? This came out in 93. It's not Final Fight 3, right? Final Fight 3, which had a lot of those things that I mentioned. Juggles, stuff like that would have been nice, you know? It just me, or does it feel... sorry, let me read that. Actually, is this just me, or does it feel like, despite the cool music, it's a little quiet? Yeah, it's a little sparse. Well, are those alien quacks not enough for you, Hardball Boy? I also would have liked to hear the Predator going the like sound, whatever, right? That only comes out when you do like the supercharged up move, which I wasn't using because it kind of, I don't think you need it. It's a lot, and also eats up a lot of your life bar, right? Which is why I wasn't using it. This game is also like kind of hard, but not in like a taxing way. It's still just a beat 'em up. It's a little empty your brain out a little bit and just let it wash over you. Say this much for sure. Game is better than Super Godzilla. Yeah, kind of like AVP. It's fine. Yeah, like, you know, just let it wash over you. Just have fun, right? Just have fun. Fun, like I said. Something that doesn't exist when you play Super Godzilla. So it makes sense what I'm saying. Okay? I'll get right to the point. I think this game is better than Alien vs. Predator. Or sorry, is better than Alien 3. I think it's better. It feels just more consistent, right? Alien 3 is going for something interesting, but it ultimately fails by design of its controls. This feels better than that, right? Also, I think it's like more reflective of the Alien property in a way. Like Alien 3 is meeting to the moment of the movie in a way, which is interesting given what I said before with like, that guy didn't even get design docs, really. But by the same definition, it's like that intro being really good is kind of the best Alien part about that game, right? The sprites were okay in Alien 3. Just the action is not there enough. It's not there enough. There's like Alien vs. Predator, I think it gets by, right? Got like the shoulder cannon stuff. There's the extra weapons, which again, I wish it just added a little more to it. But they were just like throwables, right? Like in any good beat 'em up. You know, it's like Cody with a knife, right? Because I like the Power Rangers beat 'em up more than this one. Which Power Rangers beat 'em up though, Harbaugh? There's a few of them, right? You have to remember, the one that I have down here, where is it? It's pretty far down. This one is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, right? This is the one that has the White Ranger in it. This game is not good. This game is not good. This game is weird. But the original one that came out before it, right? Pretty decent. I would even go as far as say pretty good. Pretty good. For whatever reason, the movie one it's like all the enemies die in one hit. It doesn't throw a lot of enemies at you. There's not a lot of interesting, like you don't even do combos and stuff, right? I'm not saying every beat 'em up needs to, needs to do more than just, one hit kills at a time. I like Shinobi and stuff, but that's not a beat 'em up though, right? It's like that Power Rangers the movie game is kind of disappointing in a lot of ways. The sprites look interesting, but you really don't do that much with it, right? This game is a good beat 'em up as a 2D side-scrolling beat 'em up, as far as they go, right? Anyways, Alien vs. Predator. Where were we? Right, I think it's better than Alien 3. I think it's better than... I almost said it was better than Cool Spot. Is it, though? It's better than this Ranma 1/2 game. Yeah, Cool Spot is the gate. I'll say that. A high point of those Virgin Interactive games, personally, I would say. Is Jurassic Park better or worse than Alien vs. Predator? What isn't Alien vs. Predator, right? Where's another beat 'em up that I can use as a reference point, right? Is Alien vs. Predator better than Final Fight? No. Let's not get crazy, right? Let's not get crazy. It's not better than Mighty Morphin Power Rangers either. It's not better than Run Saber. It's definitely not better than Stone Protector Sconge. Cool Spot is the bulkiest of the SNES games. I have references for like 4 people. It's not better than Super Variable Geo, which we played last week. It's not better than the Ninja Gaiden trilogy. It's not better than Usho Totora. It's not better than Zoop. Zoop, not Zool. Zoop. I think Psycho Dream is better. I think Flash Hider's SFX is better. I think Lemmings is better. Janshi Sushi Pie is better. Rampart is better. So yeah, I think we're in the right zone. Alien vs. Predator, I think, is good, but it could stand to do more, right? I'm thinking a lot right now about Phantom 2040, where this game is doing a lot, but doesn't do it very well. So it's like the opposite, right? Whereas like Alcahest, a game that looks good on paper, but also is not executing it very well in an interesting way. It's like missing the juice, quote unquote. Phantom 24 comes close to having the juice, but it's missing one part of that equation, just like this Alien vs. Predator beat 'em up is. Jurassic Park could arguably say the same thing. Speaking of games that are doing something very interesting, but it doesn't feel good to do, right? Yeah, the King of Dragons was also like not a bad beat 'em up. It was quite a simplistic one at that, but it's like, you know, that game has Capcom, early Capcom of the early 90s written all over it, right? It's like Dungeons and Mystara didn't happen quite yet, Marble Boy, right? Quite a bit later. Also, music by Yoko Shimomura in that one. I forgot about that. I'm looking at it right now. That game came out on arcades originally in 91. Then on Super Nintendo got ported in 94. So it's quite late. Quite a bit late. Quite a bit late. I don't know. Is this game better than that, though? No, King of Dragons is better. It feels a lot better to play. Also, it's like just more interesting with its like slightly RPG'd up mechanics. Cool Spot is neat, but the collectathon part of it stinks. I can't forget that. I think, all told, I think Cool Spot is still the better game. Whoops. That's not right. There we go. Alien vs. Predator. Congratulations. Not the worst, but room for improvement, right? Room for improvement. King of Dragons is kind of neat. I did some more playing around with that after I had ranked it. It's like the characters get like, you know, your typical characters. A warrior, there's like a cleric, there's like an elf who's got like a bow, there's like a wizard character. There might be one other class in there. They are all slightly different. Like the warrior has, and cleric has like less melee range compared to like, say, elf. And the elf does move faster, but then it's also the there's like the attacks aren't as like strong, or like in some cases like the wizard has more of that special attack that you can do, which is weird because that special attack eats up your life to use and blah blah blah. Or no, it's a consumable in that game. Sorry. Anyways. Let's move on. 176, I think, is fine for Alien vs. Predator. Okay. Let's do another one. Keeping on theme, but changing it up. We're done with the Alien games for now. I think that might be all of the Alien games for the SNES, so got them out of the way, right? Ah, shit, we gotta play this. Actually, no. I'm gonna hold on to that one because maybe it's Kaon will be here later. let's do something else really quick. Let's hold on to that one. So this Jordana. Okay, easy. Oh boy, easy. Same developer for that AVP game. Has another game up its sleeve. This game, going over here. Ooh. Musya! Emoto's Saga Musya. What the hell is this, you might ask? Well, I want to say someone brought it up the other day. Was it you, Hardball Boy? This game also published by Seta. This game was released. It was you? Okay. This game was released in North America, which is weird. To my understanding, the translation of the subtitle, this is Musya, the classic Japanese tale of horror. I believe also in Japanese it says Gōsō Jinrai Densetsu Musya. There's an H in there, which is, didn't know this sound could make a sound like that. Released in 1992, apparently. It's our new game. Long ago, a pikeman named Emoto survived the Great Battle. He alone escaped defeat by fleeing to a mountain village. Okay. It's a village, he says. Emoto started for the village, but collapsed after a few steps. Ah, shit! Awaken, soldier! I'm Akagi, mayor of this hamlet. This is Tengu-Bura! We're gatekeepers of the abyss. Shizuka holds the talisman that seals the abyss. She was, I couldn't read that. Guard of the evil one that is locked in the abyss. Please help her! Okay. I know why I alone survived, Akagi-san. My destiny lies within the abyss. I don't know where you're going with this. Tengu-Mura cabin. Okay. Okay. Cool, I guess. Here's what I know about this game. It's a side-scrolling action game. You got a cool pike, which, hey, if you played a Castlevania game, this would seem familiar. I have different stuff up here, which I do not know what that does. For whatever reason, I have a backwards walk. It's like a moonwalk on the shoulders, which is real silly. I don't know if this is supposed to be like a dodge, but it's like, I guess technically I can, like, you know, fend off an enemy like this a little bit. I can spin my spear real cool with the A button. I can also just hold the turbo button, get real nuts. I can also jump and do this. No sound when I kill that enemy. Cool. Oh, these things respawn. Oh, and they fall from the sky. Also, this is not a Castlevania game. I cannot... Oh, it fell in my head! I cannot poke upwards for this candle thing. It's not an actual Castlevania game. Okay, there's meat in that orb. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Yeah, keep spinning. Keep spinning. Cannot spin and walk, notably. Yeah, spears can famously not be used upwards. It's a pike, technically. My Hero Zero, please. Oh, these sound effects are not good. It's like... Oh, God, this feels... terrible! Also, it's doing the classic video game thing where if I hold the jump button and it's like you have a roof, you like stick to the ceiling a little bit, they'll grab you aside, so no, you've jumped enough. Cannot just tap to jump like a little bit either. It's like you're playing Castlevania. You gotta take the full jump. Damn, are those Beetlejuice heads? What? What? It appears I picked up a few items that makes my range attack a little further out, which, great. Also, I fell right into that pit. Let's rewind that. A little bit of air control, at least. Not that much when you jump, but a little bit. Also, I'm just eating damage from these little guys because, I don't know. Stop chasing. Oh. What was I supposed to do? So get the fuck out of here. Carbo Boy, why did you suggest this again? Did you like this game? I remember, so I tried this once before, just once. And I stopped playing it because I remembered how stiff this game feels. Like, extremely wooden is how I would describe this action, you know? Oh my god. Yeah, sure, give me these things. It upgrades my attack a little bit, right? Just a little bit. So it's like complete lack of sound effects. Just... God. The fact I can't walk and spin this thing at the same time is kind of the worst, if I'm being honest. Russ, do you ever think about how you have been ranking PS1 games instead? Excuse me? What? Oh, could have been. Sorry, I read your comment wrong. My Hero Zero, look. I actually did think about doing that. I'm not gonna lie, I did think about that. Also, I would love it if I had, like, another attack. Yeah, that's... Okay, we have a bunch of scrolls in this. Does that do something if I... Okay, I pressed the X button, it did that. That's neat. That's neat. Oh my god. Oh, cool, I could just do that in the air. Let's rewind that. To finish answering your question, My Hero Zero. Also, that eyeball, that was just an eyeball and it regrew into a real gross looking eyeball. The main reason why I am not ranking PS1 games, if I'm being honest, is because the complexity of those games is ridiculous. Also, what the fuck? If I was playing PlayStation 1 games, do you know how long it would take me just to rank one of those games? I already spend as much time as I do playing these Super Nintendo games, even the simple ones, right? My Hero Zero, it takes me anywhere between half an hour to 45 minutes, if not longer, depending on what it is, right? PlayStation 1 games, because just by factor of, like, the complexity of games getting... What is happening? I don't know what just happened, but it happened. Let's just keep moving forward, right? Let's just keep moving forward. I don't know what I just picked up, but let's keep moving forward. God, these things just... Wait, can I hold and charge? I'm holding the turbo button and pressing the attack button. I think it's like maybe turboing so fast that I can't see the actual attack. Hold on, let's test this theory out. Yep. It's still attacking, it's just attacking so fast. It's not looking like it is. But also, it doesn't seem to do enough damage, or like, maybe it's something to do with the... Like, maybe there's like a cooldown before the enemy can actually, like, accept getting hit again. Brave soldier, please help me. She's beautiful. What? I haven't heard surprise. What? She turned into a Tengu? Or not a Tengu, what? Also, I forgot I had this. I forgot I had this. Tanuki? Is she a Tanuki? She doesn't have the nuts. Use this. So I'm just eating a hit right now. Also, no, it is not actually attacking that fast. Yeah, maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. This sucks. Because I can poke here, but if I hold the turbo button, it's not actually working. Until they're actually, like, in my spear. Oh, bloody hell. Also, this enemy is freaking out. Let's see if we can actually... Oh, hold on. What? Emoto-san is no more. Sadly. Sadly. Where does that continue throwing me? Let me guess. At the beginning of the level? Oh, it threw me here. Okay. I guess. Also... Why do we have health and... Oh, life is how many lives I have. Okay. really wish I had a better weapon or attack. This sure ain't it. This sure ain't it. Also, I can't even like jump past this enemy. It's real silly. Can I deflect this? No, you cannot. Me asking for game mechanics out of a video game. Like, get out of here. What are you talking about? This feels like it's made by the people that made Zardian, right? Like, just like sauceless gameplay, but like they made it look a certain way, right? Like, also, how many hits can this fucking boss take? I just want to beat this boss. I just want to beat this boss. Oh, it turned red. We died. Let's get a little bit of life back. You can't hit it when it's doing its thing. I guess technically if I had my special attack. But... enthralling gameplay. Come on. Great. Monster defeated. You don't say. Oh, we got a cool scroll. Please tell me that gives me, like, abilities. Learn a fire spell. Okay. Okay. Remember when we played that, shit, what was the name of it? What's the name of that other game we played that was like, you start off with a gun. It was like, what if you start with a gun? And it kind of played like a Castlevania game. Shit, what was it? It's better. It was better than Psycho Dream. But I think I ranked in the same episode as Psycho Dream. What's that game? Maju-U, that's it. King of Demons. Remember that one? Wow, part 11. That was a long time ago. It's like, that game looks sauceless, but it's like, it had more charm than this, right? And then eventually, like, it had like funny mechanics where like you transform, right? This has none of that. Also, Jesus Christ, where's my fire spell? Is that what I unlocked here? I probably need scrolls to actually do it, right? Fire Zero, thank you for hanging out for a bit. Good to have you. I'll be around for a bit, though, if you come back later. Thanks. Oh, cool. Walking through that rock hurts you. Also, the sound this makes. It's like, like, it's not... These aren't good video game sounds. Don't do that. Cool. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, I can dodge. Okay, you can crouch walk. Oh, wow, you can hit downwards? I'm only learning this now. I can throw my spear downwards, but I can't attack upwards. What are we doing? What are we doing? This crouch walk is really funny. What are we doing? Great. What? I'm just gonna assume you can't make that jump. Great. Oh my god, I have to wait wait for this fucking thing. Screw that. This platforming is so, like, just not good. The sound effect when you pick that item up is real silly. Oh my god. They made it so you have a pogo attack to hit with your spear downwards, but it can't kill enemies, so you just end up jumping into an enemy and taking a hit. That is how they made this game. That is, these are the choices they decided on. What am I doing here? These fucking muck-ass looking enemies. What the fuck? What if I just, you know, just keep spinning? Just keep spinning. Just keep spinning. Just keep moving forward, right? Forward progress is better than no progress. We've learned this. Also, I can jump out of... If I'm doing my spinning attack, I can jump out of it, but I can't walk out of it. No, I can walk out of it if I walk backwards. But you can't walk forwards while spinning. You can only... I don't think they thought through this game very well. I'm just gonna say. I don't think they thought through how this game should control, how the action should work. I have 1 health. This looks like we're about to do a boss encounter. You hear a rumbling. This little pervert. Cool. God. Okay, the blue one is like the real one. This attack is so bad. Ugh. So why did they give you like 2 crouch walks? Also, that dust comes out like way after like the stomp attack, which is real silly. Like until it start like setting off to move again. Why is it that way? I don't know. Why not, I guess, is the real question. Okay, it's finally turned red. What'd I get? You got the hero's soul. I didn't even get a scroll to shoot the fire spell. Also, like, they're just like 1-hit clear for like hit all the enemies on the screen. That's all they are, right? Like, what else could they be? So look at this pervert. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, can I not land on these platforms? What's going on? That's my hero's whatever spell. What about my fire spell? Hey, Russ, press jump and then up on the D-pad. Cool. 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 I did it, and it got me killed. Immediately. What if you start the level over again? How about I don't? How about I don't? I'm gonna put a save state down, because who knows? This game... This game is bad enough where it's got me curious, and I fucking hate that. When a game is bad enough and I'm like, I need to know. I need to know more. But I need to stop playing this game because I have so many better games to play. Am I going to play this game more on stream? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm going to play this on my own time, internalize my hate for it, and then unleash that at some point on the audience. Why is this game this way? Why is this game this way? Off-screen XP, great. Here's what I'll say. I don't mind the way this game looks, all told. I think the enemies are actually like pretty sick looking sprites. It's like in a Dark Souls or Souls game when an enemy falls and you get sold, but you don't know where it happened. No. No. Stop it, our boy. Stop it. You will get no such gratification from me. This game looks fine. Just holy Jesus, do they not capitalize on any part of how it plays? It sounds terrible. The music is passable, but like it's like they just forgot to put other sound effects in. Much like they forgot to make the game feel half decent to play. Clearly did not think through why you would need that back step on the shoulder buttons for any good reason. They clearly didn't think about the downward attack being useful at all if enemies take more than one hit. Even if it had like a pogo attack with like, you know, being able to bounce off an enemy, that would be incredible, right? This game already exists before even Shovel Knight. It's called Low G-Man for the NES. That game's good. It's a good one. I can't even fathom like someone making this game at Jorudan and being like, yeah, we nailed it. You know, we got it. It's good enough. Ship it. I mean, that's what they said. Those last two sentences I said. That's exactly what they did. It's like, no. You've done enough. Ship it. Possibly like super cynical about it. But you have to imagine it's like they didn't want it to be this way. They ran out of time or they ran out of money or something, right? Or some executive somewhere made a decision saying, no, don't waste your resources on this anymore. Go work on Zardian instead. Yuck. All these games are yuck. That the Jorudan, please do better. AVP, you got AVP at least worked. Alien vs Predator at least worked, right? Yeah, what are you going to sell more copies by making a better game? No, get out of here. This game is not as good as Alien vs Predator. Not as good. It's also not as good as Alien 3. Where the fuck is Zardian? Where is it? There it is. Is this better or worse than Zardian? I think it's worse. Zardian is super fucked up. If you don't remember, go watch this part 76. Right? Go watch that. Zardian is super messed up, but like there's something more there. You can level up your mechs in that game. Also, it has mechs. Even if the gameplay is absolute dog water. Controls terribly. The attacks don't make any sense. Just like in this game. But this game is somehow even more wooden feeling. I don't know how they pulled that off, frankly speaking. I have no clue. I literally have no clue. How did they make a game feel worse than Zardian? I would argue Mary Shelley's Frankenstein is also a better game than this. Dynamite the Las Vegas is also terrible, but is it better or worse? I didn't mention it anywhere else, but I played more Dynamite than Las Vegas because I was too curious. I used a lot of like fast forwarding and rewind to like figure out what the fuck even is this. I beat this game somehow. It's not good. Musya, the classic Japanese tale of horror, is better than Dynamite the Las Vegas. Just barely. Just barely. Did you fight cool villains? Yeah. You gambled against all of them at the end, essentially. If you forget, it's like there's a bunch of like there's like a mafia of like gamblers you end up going up against at the end. Which is a neat concept, right? A neat concept. But like, holy Christ. The gambling is terrible in this game and takes forever, right? Like, remember the betting limits? The way it's like, with how limited you are with like, even just being able to put bets down, and it's not good. Not good. Also, got to give a rest in peace to Super Sentai. They officially announced at 50 years it's ending. I don't know what that is. You know me. I don't know that much about the Sentai stuff. That's definitely something I know you and Liv are big on. Right? Also, Liv is DMing me. Get back to it later, though. Every Power Ranger show is based on a Super Sentai. Oh, that's the TV show it was based on? I didn't recognize that. That's neat. That's neat. Ugh. Musya. Go away. Do better. Do better. If you're gonna copy a game as prolific as Castlevania, do better, right? It really should not seem like that hard of a concept. It's not like Castlevania feels incredible, but it's like super deliberate in a way that makes it feel good, right? The jump in Castlevania is notoriously difficult to manage. Nothing about this game, Musya, has figured out any of that whatsoever. Ugh. Get out of here. All right, next game. Let's do... Yeah, let's get the actual Halloween shit in here, right? Super Godzilla is better than Musya? Yeah. Yeah. I guess. I didn't want to say it. I didn't. But it's true. Let's play next game. Ah! That scared me for a minute. Congratulations, Harpo Boy, getting a gift sub from Dull Focus. Let's play the next game. Jesus Christ. Acclaim presents, published by Sunsoft. Great. Argonaut Software, makers of fine games like Star Fox, Scooby-Doo. Weirdly enough, the full name of this game is not on the screen. I believe it should be Scooby-Doo Mystery. Is that right? Scooby-Doo Mystery. 1995. Yeah, it says mystery on the box. I think Sunsoft published this in Japan, but we were looking at the North American version of this game. I mean, I'll say this music sounds alright. Change this label really quick. Yeah, Scooby-Doo DLC for Power Wash Simulator, sure. Power Wash that mystery van or whatever that they drive, right? Okay. Map is on L. Talk is on R. Search is on X. Run on Y. Jump and throw. Let's hope I don't forget these. Seems to be a password system of sorts. Shaggy says, shipwreck. That doesn't sound like the sort of place I'd like to spend a... Oh, mystery machine. That's what that's called, not van. Scooby, right, Raggy? Right. I forgot he does that voice. Don't need to be scared, guys. It's just an empty wreck. There aren't any monsters or ghostly pirates. Just barnacles and maybe some treasure. Okay. That sure looks like a Shaggy. That sure looks like a Daphne and a Scooby and Freddy and Co. This is a zoinks! No way I'm spending a day on any spooky wreck. Yeah, Daphne's colors look weird. What's going on there? It's like, normally it's a purple dress, right? Maybe it's like the palette was like super limiting or something. Also, that one bar at the top is just goop. What's the other girl's name? Why can't I remember her name? The nerdy one. Velma, that's it. I knew that. Also, Fred, you gotta work on your posture. Good Lord. Same with Shaggy over here. Okay, so Scooby just follows you. Got a cool jump. Can't throw anything, because I probably don't have anything in my inventory. Oh, that's just Shaggy showing you the map. Also, is this map like Zelda-like? This map might be Zelda. You gotta like explore more rooms before it actually reveals itself. That's a ghost if I've ever seen one. Get off the ship now! I won't give you a second chance. Well, we can solve this mystery if we find clues for her. Okay. Deck 1. Oh, press up and go up there, I guess. What's up, lady? Hey guys, if you get frightened, come and see me and I will give you a Scooby snack. Be careful because I only have a few. Okay. Got a briefcase, apparently, of something. Also, how do I select my different items up there? I think it's with select, actually. Let me see. Yeah. I think I just like use that bone and it decreased my goop. Also, I can't seem to throw this case, so I don't know what it does. Can I speak? Can't have another snack yet. Oh, maybe that's what I paid up the Scooby snacks. Also, that meter just went up when I was standing next to that rat. Is that like my life? It's got to be like my life bar. My spook bar, right? I got 2 spook. This is truly a spook 'em up. I mean, it's doing the cartoon thing, I guess. I would continue, perhaps? Okay, start here again. Still have my items, which is interesting. Remember to use the map of the ship we brought. Does my map progress stay? It does. Look at that. Okay. Sure. I can't, like, get enemies out of the way or something, can I? Or, like... Oh, right. I have a run button. Oop! I ran right into the wall. How do I... Can I not go through this door? What's going on? Hitting these buttons. Hoping for something. Maybe I can't go that way. Maybe it's locked. Let's go through this door. Is Velma in this room? Oh, that bird spooked me. Hey guys, bring suspicious objects to me. And I will tell you if they are clues. Like this little cart. She's just standing on it. A chest full of treasure. But what's it doing on the Red Ryan? Ill-gotten gains, I bet. You found a clue, guys. Oh. Okay, so I gave her that case. And I got points! Treasure inside the chest is corroded by the sea. Okay. Jump this guy? There's nothing over here. It's also faster than me. Getting spooked. RJ will love this game. Loves that Mario missing ass video game. I mean, look. I like good video games, Still Focus. Can you blame me? My spook meter go back down. Okay, well. And also you like Mario missing. I cannot go left. Or unless there's a button to do so, and nothing here is working, other than the map button. Get more snacks from Daphne, that's a good point. But she only has so many, right? What's up, girl? Can't have another snack yet. Okay. Okay, can running jump out? Well, that's not good. This feels like I should be able to go through this door, right? Oh! No, that was my map button. Pressing these other buttons. The only thing that does anything is this map. Pause. Run. Oh, this is the throw button, and nothing is being thrown. D-pad and a face button. The only thing that works is the map button. You need your gun to shoot the lock. That's a good point. Why can't I go through this? got the Fred again. Yeah, I know. Thanks, dude. God, I'm like barely into this game already. Need a goddamn walkthrough or something. I'm getting spooked by a goddamn mouse and a parakeet. Mystery update, guys. Yeah, you already told us this. Great. Great. Press and hold Y to sniff. Okay. X. Okay. Keep sniffing, dude. Nothing's happening. Let's try sniffing over here. Try the room where Velma was, I guess. Oh my god. Oh my god. This sucks. This sucks. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? It's got to be the cart by Velma. I was sniffing near it. Nothing was happening. Yeah, it's glitter spray and not in background. Yeah. That's what I thought too. I gave her the treasure box. And then she was like, you got a clue, good job. And then that's it. Hold on. No, I cannot. Unless there's I tried pressing all the buttons around it. Unless maybe I missed it. Scooby-Doo Mystery SNES Guide. Not interested. Yada yada yada. Talk to the gang. Walk to your right. Ghost pirate will fruit. Yep. Okay. Talk Daphne. Scooby snack. Pick up the trunk. Did that. Talk to Velma. Now with the chest. Picked up. Selected. Press select. Yes, I did. Talk to Velma. Examine chest. Yes. Pick up the trolley to the left. It says pick up the trolley. How do I pick it up? I ran over it. Nothing happened. Down on the D-pad. Not doing anything. Pause button, select button. Hold on. There's got to be something in the guide that says, like, how do you pick up an item? It's got to be something. I mean, I picked up that treasure chest just by walking over it. That's why I was like, nothing's happening. A is like throw. Oh, there's only one guide. Shit. Guess let's look at the manual. Oh, hell yeah. Big Hurt Baseball. Love to see that. Game's not very good. Hold the sniff. Throw selected object. Jump. Run. Talk. Cycle through objects. Display map. Search for, sniff for a sending off and reveal hidden objects by doing this. A snicker if he finds anything. If I do that sniffing thing. On the Y button down while Shaggy and Scooby are walking, cause them to start running. Right trigger. Cause one conversation. Map. Throwable objects. Objects such as lamp and key cannot be thrown. E button. Are walking makes them jump higher and further. I should probably say running. It's increased again. Oh, weird. There's nothing here saying how to pick things up. Also, the page numbers are frying pans. They're not frying pans. They're magnifying glasses. Hardball boy. This is a mystery game, not a cooking game. Oh. Look, you see the things you want to see. It's fine. It's like, now, Velma in a Cooking Mama game. I think Donge would probably like that. Trap objects are visible throughout the game, but they can only be picked up and required for the trap. When Freddy has all the trap objects, he builds them. What? Also, yeah, this font is incredible to read. Bonus games. Let's worry about getting through this, and that's it. And the notes page. Great. There has got to be a way to do this. I'm losing my goddamn mind. Hold on. No, not... That's... Oops, not youtube.co. Also, there's a Sega Genesis version of this game, which is somehow completely different. I think it's much more typical kind of action game, whereas this is much more of like a adventure game in format. Let's see what this long play does. So let's be mindful of this audio. Yep. Oh. Yep. Spooky pirate. Wait, he picked up the cart. How did he do that? What? How? He threw the cart at the bird. How did you do that? Is anyone write in the comments? I was the design. This person said I was the designer and producer of this. The comments made me smile mostly. How the hell do I pick up the cart? I hope I can get a reply within the next hour or so. Not seeing anyone else saying how to pick up items. I think that is like the only comment I've ever left on a YouTube video. I've never typed in a comment ever on a YouTube video in my life until now. Fuck. Okay. Well. Pressing down. You press up! Shit! I don't need it anymore, so I'm going to delete it, you know? Okay. The cart. How do I throw the cart? Just throw button, I'm assuming? Jesus. Okay, well, it doesn't do anything off screen, I guess. Jump right into him. Eat shit, bird. Am I gonna fuck up this mouse, too? Yeah, eat shit, dude. Can I do anything else? Did I give this to Fred? I have to give to Velma to inspect the cart? Be like, hey, check this out. You were standing right in front of it. No. Also, the bird came back. Can I crash this into the wall to... Oh! I warned you to leave this ship. Now you're in for it. Pull him over the trolley. You got it. One-eyed Matt opened the door. Let's explore the ship some more. Why are you speaking in prose? There's the cart again. This game is just full of trolley carts as weapons. Very silly. But I sniff. Search here! It says. Also, something came out of here. I don't know what this is. Can I throw it? Nope. I guess I'll have to ask Velma later. Okay. We need a key for that door, Scoob. You don't say. How about this one? This game is made for children. I mean, I would call myself a child sometimes. So, like, whatever. Now I got a box. Can't remember snack yet. Okay, that's... How do I change items? Select. There we go. I figured that would happen. I needed to know. I needed to know. I needed to know. Okay. Check the map. Fred's in here. Velma's in the last room. I don't see Fred, though. Eat cart! Wait, it's not working! What? Okay, I guess we're not doing that then. Ah! Oh my god. That sucks! Hey, Fred. Don't show that map to Velma. What are you going to do? Hey, girl. It's a trolley. It could be useful. I know. Oh, right. Choose. Actually, I can choose this box. A crate. I'm sure you can put that somewhere. Okay. I'm at the local area. It has all the caves used by smugglers. A great clue. Local network caves can be used for smuggling. You don't say. I'm looking outside for some clues. Like outside? Drop crate here, it says. Okay. How do I... Right. I love that it just tells me what to do. I'm not gonna lie, like... It's meant to be an adventure game, I guess, but... Why does this jump suck, though? There we go. That's just a fish. I have a fish now. I didn't realize that was a platform down there, but okay. Oh, that's stupid. How am I supposed to avoid that? There we go. Anything up here? Cool. 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 Ugh! What? What? Is there, like, fall damage? Is this fall damage? I was avoiding the... Oh. Guess there's fall damage. Or at least just for that one particular jump. I don't know. Okay. That's a wall. Sure. Anything else? Is that it? I think that was because I hit the wall, not because I spooked myself. Down and jump does not lower platforms, so I don't know how I'm supposed to get down. Okay, I have to make a blind jump. Or not? I don't know. Try waiting for it. Got lucky on that, I guess. Can I jump up this? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Okay. I don't know why I realized I could jump there, not anywhere else, but... Got a cool teddy bear. What else am I supposed to do? Come on! Jesus. This jumping is not great. Or any of this platforming. I mean, oh my god. I don't... What? What? I made that jump! Oh my god. Oh, this mouse! Sucks. This sucks. Fine. Just fine. Whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I got the items. Hopefully I keep them. Do I even have lives? I don't know. Right? I don't know. I have no clue. And I don't care. It's a pirate teddy. There's a key inside. Great. Still have the teddy, weirdly enough. Excuse me. How about this fish? She's not interested in the fish. But I can throw the fish. Constantly. Great. Yeah, infinite fish. What if, Dull Focus? What if? What's up, Daphne? Can't have her snack. Okay. What's up, bird? How about a fish? Get fucked. Smell a fish. Throw it away. I did. Kind of like how, like, you know, your team's all like following along with you. Like, that's kind of fun. Also, threw the cardigan. Also, the fish is gone. I have an eye patch now. For what? Who could say? I guess fish not quite so infinite. As a whole see-through. Groovy clue, guys. Any real pirate ghost wouldn't need a hole in his eye patch. It's true. Like a dragon, infinite fish. God, that'd be sick as hell. Oh, nothing over here. Where'd Daphne go? There she is. I have a Scooby snack. Great. How about a bucket? Throw the bucket. Hey, Scoop, get over here. Cover the rat in next room before Daphne sees. She hates rats! I went down here. It's another room. Oh. This game seems to, like, really want to funnel you. You can't just kind of explore on your own. So it's like, aside from the fact I couldn't figure out how to pick up an item for the longest time. It's like, not that... Okay, well, that didn't work. It's not very hard, I'll say. I think I used the door key on that. Guide says the tutorial level. What? How long is this game? Dang, Scooby's picked up that lamp. Okay. What is happening? I need to get something on the right side, but you're not throwing it on the right side. I can't jump either. Don't catch the chicken. Jesus. Oh, the chicken turned into chicken! That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Food isn't supposed to do that when it hits the plate. Also, food seems to jiggle back and forth, so it's like, I'm assuming... Oh my god, please throw something on the right side. Jesus. There we go. Bounce it out a little bit. This is silly. Also, look at this background. Can anyone... It's just... This background is wigging me out. That sandwich is too small for Scoob? What are you talking about? Get out of here. What did I just pick up? Soda? Perhaps? Okay. Soap. Oh, that's what it says. Yeah, it's like couldn't see the P in there. I guess that's probably right. Who's around here sniffing? Okay. I don't know what I just picked up, but it's like a scuba diving pack or something. Diving equipment. It must be diving right here. That's a clue. Sure. Bar of soap. This old wreck could use a spring cleaning. These must have to dive to the wrecks to steal the treasure. Also, I still have this bear. Can I say to this lantern? Not really. Okay. You probably throw away this bear, right? It would let me. It's not letting me throw, but... Ah! Okay. Clean the floor. Or clean up this mess on the floor, please. Have a Scooby snack. Great. Thank you. Oh no. Throw the soap at the one-eyed Matt? Also, I'm trying to pick it. Just yeet it! Open the door, let's explore your ship some more. These people love to speak in rhyme sometimes, you know? Just sometimes. Monsters pop up and around. Whack them all for a Scooby bonus! I'm guessing the D-pad, or maybe the face buttons. It's face buttons. Oh, it's both. How about that? Groovy! Also, can I get that knight? What's going on? You can. Look at that. Fuck you, Scooby. Time penalty! Maybe Scooby should stop fucking around. Ah, chic. Sorry, Daphne. Sorry, Velma. Is Fred gonna show up? Where's Fred? Give him in the hammer, too. Speed up! Also, I just fucked up a Dracula. Oh, shit. It's like just a bit of a delay, like when they like... Hold on, maybe I want that. Yeah, hammer speed up is probably better. If you get them while they're like going down, speed up ends. Well. Damn it. As soon as I see anything pop up, I'm like, hammer it! Things that significantly seem to slow down. Also, I didn't realize I could just press and hold. Oh, come on, I got that. Okay, I held off that time. How long does this go for? I guess I... Oh, god damn it. I guess I keep getting, like, extra time and stuff, don't I? Shit. Whatever. I want this to end. So, sorry, Velma. Sorry, Daphne. You're gonna have to eat a couple. Time out! You get a snack bonus. Fine. I think we've seen enough. Right? I think we've seen enough. I don't hate this. I don't hate this. This is not bad, right? Who made this? Actually, I have no idea. Argonaut Software? Right. Star Fox people, right? Published by Acclaim. Ugh. But yeah, different than its Genesis counterpart. Hard boy boy saying, this is kids. It's like, you like Scooby-Doo. You just enjoy this. You would just enjoy this. I do like that the gameplay is puzzle elements. It's not like, no, it's not a puzzle game. It's got puzzle elements, which tracks. Not everything about this game do I like, obviously. Like, some of those enemies kind of the platforming is not good. The movement is a little iffy, and that makes the enemies a little annoying, but it's a video game, so they felt like they had to put in these enemies, it feels like, The ways you get rid of them, it's not exactly incredible. I understand having some of these items like have adventure game elements where it's like, check out this funny gimmick to get rid of this pirate. Throw the soap at him and then he zips off on it because he slips on it. Like, it's fine, but I don't know. I could see this being a lot worse. It was already, it was like trying to pick things up, pressing up. I don't know how I didn't try that when I tried every other button. I think to press up because I definitely pressed down and didn't do anything. So neither Shaggy or Scooby have brain control chips implanted in their head. It's true. It's true. By that definition, I think this game would be then better than Super Godzilla. They'll focus. Pretty sure that's what you're saying. Right? Did I not read that correctly? Sounds right to me. I do think this is better than Super Godzilla. I do. It's definitely better than Musya. Jesus Christ. It's better than Lion King. It's better than Lawnmower Man. Would I want to play more of this game? Probably not, but it's just not for me in a way. It's like, I don't know if the game is like disinteresting because I'm just not the world's biggest Scooby-Doo fan, but if I had this game growing up, it'd be fine, right? I would play through more of this if I was as a kid and I had this, or if I just really like Scooby-Doo. That's not true. I did like Scooby-Doo when I was a kid. Scrappy-Doo. It's a fun little guy, right? I know anything else about Scooby-Doo? Not really. Not really. This game is better than Clay Fighter. Some of the new Scooby-Doo is good. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that. Although correct me if I'm wrong. Do they ever reveal Velma to be queer? Is that something that they actually did? I can't remember. Does that remain a little bit of a queer baiting situation? I want to say I can't remember. I shouldn't just say shit like that. In the Minnie Kaling one, they do. Gotcha. Right. Yeah. Got it. But do they not like come out and just say it? They don't just say it? Wow, this game got... not game. This show got ranked very low. Yikes. 1.4 out of 9,421 ratings. Is that just like inner people mad that like Velma is brown? That seems like something shitty parts of the internet would get mad about, right? First and foremost, let alone having a queer character. But it'd be nice if they just came out and said it, right? Unless they, I don't know, like try to pitch it as she's questioning, but I don't think they would have good enough writers to do that. If I had to make some guesses, right? Anyways. I think the Scooby-Doo game is better than Addams Family. Definitely better than Rise of the Robots. Better than The Mask. Who all you want, Del Focus. It's just the truth. It's better than G Gundam. It's better than Maui Mallard. I don't mind the way the Scooby-Doo game looks either. I think it's actually pretty decent. I wish there was like more frames of animation on the characters. Yeah, but that's challenging for sure. You know, it looks like the cartoon at the time, right? Like Shaggy looks appropriately silly. It's a little mop top. Scooby-Doo actually looks really good. That's sprite for the dog, for, you know, the dog looks pretty all right. The other characters seem fine. Fred looks like Fred. Fred's always going to be boring because it's just a blonde hair white kid. I'm being honest. Thelma looks all right. Daphne looks fine. You know, it all looks all right. I think this game is better than Jeopardy. Are there any other adventure games for the SNES I can compare this to that aren't Pac-Man 2, The New Adventures, which is at the very bottom? Actually, you know what? Mario's missing. Where's Mario's missing? Right? There it is, 125. Is this game better or worse than Mario's Missing? As Del Focus was asking. It's not as good. Mario's Missing is better. Final Fight is a better game than this. Sim Ant is a better game. No way! What are you talking about? You're just saying because you don't like Mario's Missing. Yeah, I said Sim Ant is better. It's better. I think Super Variable Geo is better. It's a fighting game, even though, you know. Test of Dr. Mario was better. Zoop was better. Psycho Dream is better. There's a simple... Here's the thing that I'm struggling with Scooby-Doo. It's like the Scooby-Doo game is linear enough to not be a challenge to its puzzle elements, but as a click and point adventure game, it's, you know, a little too simplistic. But the fact they tell you exactly what to do kind of makes it so like they had to work in a mechanic to like have, you know, the rest of your crew follow you around, right? Because otherwise, what does this turn into? This turns into you just playing as Shaggy and Scooby-Doo walking around while, you know, your team stays at the same place on the map. And that'd be a pain in the ass, right? So, like, I'm glad they move along with you. It just makes the whole map slightly trivialized in a way. So it's like, I don't feel like I was doing a lot of exploring. Granted, it's still very early in this game, probably, right? Like, I did not play that much of it. Yeah, they should ask you, Jug. Mario is Missing is a wonderful game where you can learn wonderful trivia about the world. Also, do you not like Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, Del Focus? I think Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego is a wonderful game. And I would even go as far as say, I think it's better than even Mario's Missing. You know? Same formula. Conch says, Super Variable Geo is much better when you play the original. Well... Is Lemmings better than this Scooby-Doo Mystery game? Yeah. Grand Park is better. Jurassic Park is better. Oogie Jonkin is better. Carmen Sandiego had a charm to it. So what did Mario's Missing? What's wrong with Mario's Missing's charm? I think it's fine. It's fine. Look, it's not like it's the highest rated game on my list. It's 125. Not bad. I think it's very charming. Speaking of open worlds, with like large maps, I think Alien 3 is better than Scooby-Doo, but I don't think it's as Duncan Hoop could be better. I think it's just above Vegas Stakes. Vegas Stakes, actually no, Vegas Stakes is pretty alright, all told. Vegas Stakes is alright. So it's, Scooby-Doo game is better than The Great Battle. That's what I'll say. I think that's a fine place to put it. I feel like if I played more of this game, it's actually a solid chance I can rank it higher, but that's fine. That's fine. You participate in your desires? Like what? Wishing I had a time machine so I could bet a good zillion dollars on on roulette and then have people harass me as I'm playing, be like, hey man, you want to buy this fake diamond? I don't know, $500, I'll take it. And then you sell it again and then you find out it's actually a fake and you're like, ah. Vegas 6 is not bad. Also, yes, at the very end, it does ask you, what is your... You will. It said it. It literally said it. Congratulations to Burmick for getting that at the end. They asked for it. Congratulations, Scooby-Doo Mystery. This is alright. This is alright. I was very frustrated at the gate. I'm trying not to let that cloud me too much. I should have just pressed up. But by the same definition, I have to use actual hot dog emoji. They'll focus. But also, yeah, like I also wished, oh god, like the platforming in this is just a nuisance, if you ask me. There you go. I wish the platforming wasn't as much of a nuisance. I almost wish this was actually just a genuine point-and-click adventure game. Just let it do everything else for you. Give me, give me the basic verbs, right? Let me just point-and-click my way through them. I think this game would be significantly better if that was the case. The art sounded fine. The sound's pretty okay, all told. It's got all the characters you want. Get up to the same hijinks, so. Congrats, Scooby-Doo. 188. Let's play the last game for today, shall we? Does that sound familiar? Sure sounds familiar to me. Ocean Software, yet again. Yay. Look at that cool logo, though. Oh, this sound is bad. Getting nightmares from this. No, it's not Fester's Quest. I wish it was. Pugsley's Scavenger Hunt. Of course, with the Addams Family. This game came out in the peak of Addams Family being a cartoon, a Saturday morning cartoon of all things. That was some cool sound effects. These Amiga-ass C64 sounding honks and farts. Oy, oy, oy. Look at this. Okay. This sound effect is literally the same one from the other Super Nintendo Addams Family game. Also, why is the ground doing this? Also, this game is very loud. 1 second. Let's turn you down just a touch. I'm busy, Pugsley. Come back later. Okay, Mom. Shout out to the Morticia. Jesus Christ. What a queen. What a queen. I go up here. Look into my crystal ball, says Grandma. What? Also, what? I just backed out of there? Okay, let's press... Not press left this time. He made a Morticia in MS Paint. Yeah, look, it was the cartoon. This looks crazy. This looks crazy, by the way. Also, there's blood in this game. What? What? Why would they put bonuses up here? Also, you can pick them up again if you really, really want. Sure. And it makes a fart sound every time you stomp on an enemy. And I just immediately died. Even better. I cannot express hard enough how much this feels like dog shit. There is not a run button, okay? This just has not as much. Oh wait, no, there is a run button. Okay. There's a lot less acceleration than the last game that we put, that the other Addams Family game, but when you hold the run button, it is just as wild. Also, you can crouch run, apparently. Oh, that's disturbing. Pugsley, don't walk like this. Okay. What are we doing here? None of the other buttons do anything. I don't mind. You can, like, press the trigger buttons to, like, change directions, but also, like, it, like, and, like, kind of one pixel edge your way through. That's interesting, I guess. Great. Great. Why does it have to make a fart sound? Why does it have to do that? Oh my god. Oh my god! Yeah, from what I know about this game, like, technically proficient when it comes to, like, look at the number of layers happening in this screen, right? You have, like, the grandma sprite, which is huge, which is crazy, right? And then you have, like, this building in the background as well, which has its own parallax scrolling from the level and from grandma. And then you have the level itself, let alone they're masking it with, like, this crystal ball. There's a lot happening here, which is kind of impressive, right? Like, Ocean was cooking a little bit, right? It still feels like dog shit to play, but they were cooking a little bit, like I said. Also, a lot of hidden block bullshit, it seems. I use this thing as a platform. Yes, I can. Also, I just got hit because fuck you. What am I supposed to be doing there? What do we do now? What? What? Oh my god. How am I supposed to run through this? Just... Ugh. Hey, it's Kaon. I figured. Oh my god. I will say, this feels better than the other Addams Family game, for sure. But like, it still feels like a nightmare to control. Like, why do these people think platformers need to move this fucking fast? I don't get it. Even the normal, without holding the run button, it feels like a nightmare to control. Why am I collecting these? Why is that just falling in my head? Cool. Back here. Cool. It's also further not helped by this level's design of this crystal ball thing, right? Also great, I guess. Made all that money spawn for some reason. Oh my god, you're right. He does look like Charlie Brown. I didn't think of that. My Hero Zero. At least the enemies don't seem to be respawning. Thank god. What the fuck? Oh, what? Cool. Cool. Great. Cool. I love hidden bullshit. Everyone knows me. Oh, what the fuck? Everyone knows I love hidden collectathon bullshit, too. Why would you put this ledge here like this? Why would you put it like this? God damn it. God. I just like how it reuses music cues from the last one. I wouldn't call that a good thing when they're not good. Bloody hell. They're not good sounds. Why is that block just blocking me now? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. If I didn't have rewind, oh, cool. If I didn't have rewind, I would be so extra mad right now. This game is already ridiculous with the way it feels. Why'd they even have to make the game this hard on top of it? Oh, God. It's just like blind jumps all over the place. Why did they think this is a good idea? Great. Oh my god. Oh, there's a spike up there. Oh, I can see this thing about to fall on my head. Is that even avoidable? Oh, cool. That's how you do it. Oh my god. What? What? What do you want me to do, video game? What? What? Oh. Cool. I'm over here now. Is there like some invisible block bullshit somewhere? Should I not have taken a hit so I can run over this bullshit? Cool. You don't play Fester's Quest, you're Fester's pest. Damn, Gon. I don't want to think about the pest. That's a bad movie. Oh, what? I'm losing my fucking mind. Oh my god. Why is this? Why would you make it like this? Also, look at these little guys. Oh, frame rate. Cool. 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 Real cool. Real cool. Real cool. It's a cool design. Slow down. Oh my god. Which is great. Also, it just... What? What? Oh my god. Does that platform spawn back in? But... Maybe there's an easier level I could have picked. Right? Maybe. There's no reason why this is as hard as it is, but... Perfect. Perfect. That's absolute fucking nonsense. What? How did that block hurt me? Touching that perfectly square block hurts. Cool. Did I... I'm gonna assume I got it when I hit the third one that last time. There it is. It's boss time? I love it makes a fart sound every time you stomp. Just... What? What? An extremely weird connection, but the first few notes of the soundtrack are almost exactly the same as Zanmuto's. It can feel so good. Okay, don't focus. Jesus Christ. At least it gives me an iframe when I land my stomp. Which is generous. Oh my god. What? Fuck out of here. We got the Dragon's Fire. Okay. Great. Seems to be 100 coins gets you a 1-up, which is, I guess, the same as the last game. Sorry. Getting a spam bot reported. Block and ban. Get the fuck out of here. Anyways. Yes, we did it. Can I talk to my mom again? Or is she like, I'm busy, go away? It's just looking. Oh, drinking this shrinking potion. Oh, drink this shrinking potion. It'll help you a lot. Thanks, Uncle Fester. Great. A normal view of this game. Also, what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, look at this nonsense. Just utter nonsense. I'm just going to play this like a Sonic game. Just hold forward and run. Great. Great start. Oh my god. Can't get that. Don't care enough to stop to find out how either, if I'm being honest. Cool. 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 Fucking bees. Fuck. What? 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 How am I supposed to do this? Okay, cool. Great. Fantastic. Oh, this slowdown! Like, invisible pickups is such a UK-ass game dev thing to do to you. I fucking hate it. I hate it, let alone the invisible walls, and like, let alone how this game feels with its platforming. Like, oh my god. all just the absolute worst. Camera is nauseating. Weird switches in places. Apparently, I cannot buy this. Oh, this slow down. Cool. Cool. That thing disappeared as I fell into it. Real cool. Also, like, magic blocks that appear as you're going for an item, like, sure, I guess. It's just such bullshit game design. I don't know why you would make things this way. I really, truly don't. Oh, probably need to hit that. Why? I don't know. Why not? God. Oh my God! Like, why would they put those invisible pickups here? I don't understand the reasoning for half the things that they're putting in this game, you know? Also, can't seem to get past this. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I have a question, says it's Kaon. Did the people who made Home Alone make this? No. It's Kaon. This is Ocean. This is an Ocean software product. Just like the first Addams Family game, right? It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. I don't know how you... like, published and developed by, you know? Both of them. I remember seeing these ads in game magazines for sure. Programmed by James Higgins and Warren Lancashire. These last names are of any clue as to where this game was made. Just like Ocean, obviously being located in the UK. God. Some people really like this game. Notably UK publications. Go figure. Except for Germany and France. They're like, fuck this. Ay, ay, ay. Just... where is it? Oh, fine. There it is. Man, I haven't even thought about Jurassic Park 2 yet. Water World. Oh, Cool World. God. This is really just a hit list of, like, shitty Super Nintendo games I need to worry about. Untouchables, I never played this. I remember seeing this in magazines. I'm like, that looks neat. It's like, what if Cabal, but it was Prohibition era. Right? Don't focus. That's real fucked up. What you just said there. Ugh, this Lethal Weapon game, also terrible. RoboCop 3 is not the worst. I remember this being okay, maybe. This Lethal Weapon game is not going to be good, though. It's going to be like another day where all I'm doing is playing, like, licensed movie games, and I'm going to have to play this, right? Oh, this Navy SEALs game. Darkman, Hudson Hawk, these are all just the worst. Just the worst. This Hook game is atrocious. Oh, God. I watched one Jeff Gerstmann play this for the NES. Absolutely atrocious. Or is it not this one? This one's on a computer, apparently. There's gotta be another one here somewhere. Anyways. They have a whole book about Ocean? Why would they make a book? Or I'm assuming someone else wrote it on their behalf. You're like, look at this weird developer and their shitty games. That's not true. Some Ocean game. What is the best Ocean game? Hold on. What is the best Ocean game on this list that they developed? Worms? No, they didn't. They didn't make that. Team 17 did. They had to develop. They had to be. Yeah, but it has to be their game, an original game that they made. It's K-On, not one that they helped port, which obviously very common for a lot of these developers to do a lot of ports, right? Especially in this particular region of the world. I don't know enough about the Commodore 64 or ZX Spectrum or Amiga to obviously comment on these. So, like, maybe, I don't know, RoboCop 2 for the Amstrad is incredible. I doubt it. I remember this Batman game being questionable. Right? Oh, wait, no. It's not this. I'm thinking something else. I'm thinking the Return the Joker. That one is the one that's... and that's not Ocean. Yeah, Darkman has a game. Because, I don't know. Yeah, they would commission one doing the one bedroom flat just makes up. That's how a lot of this stuff was made back then, right? God, look at this. Nice outfit. Right? That's a good looking Jack Nicholson. Ooh. At least for the platforms that I can speak to, for the NES and the Super Nintendo. When it comes to Ocean, and they developed it, they made it. You know, I can't even say RoboCop for the NES. That game's not good. Jesus Christ. Anything that these folks made and developed themselves, probably I can't say any of these are good. I'd have to look at like what they actually publish, right? Or not that. I didn't make this. Can't say. Super Turrican? No, that's Factor 5. Whatever. I don't want to look at these games anymore. They're too shitty. US Gold at least had a couple in there. You're like, yeah, US Gold, right? Right? Not so much with Ocean. I don't think so. I don't think so. At least on my list so far, the best Ocean game I played. It's probably Jurassic Park, right? It's got that has their name on the box, right? Regardless of how much they developed or published, it's probably Jurassic Park. If I had to guess, it's probably Jurassic Park. Which is, where is it? 170-ish? 169, yeah. That's probably as close as it gets, right? Unless I'm missing something else that's above. Which, anyway, let's move on. Addams Family Pugsley's Scavenger Hunt. This game is... I'll say it looks spectacular, right? the first Addams Family game is dreadful to look at with the very weird cartoon style it adopted, right? At least with Pugsley Scavenger Hunt, they had like the actual Saturday morning cartoon to base a little bit on, and like they threw some more cool effects on top and stuff, but it's still like doesn't serve the gameplay. It's canon. I don't care about your 8-bit ports. I've said this multiple times. We're looking at Super Nintendo games, right? Just because something is bad somewhere else doesn't mean that this is good. Also, I forgot to change the game level. Crap. I always forget to do that. Boop. There you go. I will admit that crystal ball effect is neat to look at. Grandma being in the back, giant ass sprite, multi-layered mode 7, or not mode 7, sorry, parallax scrolling, right? Neat stuff. Hallmarks of British game development. Cool looks. Dog shit level design and dog shit gameplay. Just the worst. Just a nightmare to control and just a nightmare to get your hands on, right? But I have to at least give it some props. Pugsley Scavenger Hunt is better than the Addams Family and Super Godzilla by that factor. Gotta hand them? No, you don't. I don't have to hand them anything. They still made a bad game. Ugh. Weapon Lord is worse than Addams Family Pugsley Scavenger Hunt. The Mask is, oh, that's pretty close. You beat Super Godzilla under coercion. Yeah, because I'm not being coerced with Pugsley Scavenger Hunt self-focus. That's why. No. No, you're not. I swear to God. Deep Space Nine is better than Pugsley's Scavenger Hunt. G Gundam works. No, it's bad too. Jesus Christ. These are all bad. These are all bad! Tom and Jerry is much worse, though. I will say that. Weapon Lord is a bad game. Dragging the Bruce Lee story barely works as a fighting game. But also the sprites look kind of okay. Pugsley Scavenger Hunt is better than Dragging the Bruce Lee story, as much as I don't want to say it. I think it literally comes down to the mask. God, Doom Troopers is just a nightmare game too, though. God. No, I'm not beating that game. I refuse to play this game again. It's also like... Here's the thing. This game is hard, right? I like hard video games. I love hard video games. Right? I love challenge in games. But there's nothing satisfying to be found in Pugsley's Scavenger Hunt. I'm not enjoying it because it's hard. It's just bad. It's like, oh, there's even like that shitty slowdown. I don't know even why that happens. It didn't look like there was like just more on screen, so it just becomes like more complex to render, but I don't know. I don't know. The Mask at least had cool looking sprites. But I'll say Pugsley Scavenger Hunt looks better than The Mask. They are both equally terrible to play. I would arguably say Addams Family is more annoying to play because of its extremely jacked up difficulty. The mask was not difficult. It was just poorly made, making it hard to play. Whereas Addams Family is also hard to play and also extremely difficult, both from the technical nature of how it controls. Yeah, the mask didn't have Morticia Addams. That's a good point. That's a great point. We didn't find Raul Julia in the game. That's too bad. Not that he was very well rendered in this game either. A little creeper run that Pugsley's had. I don't want to do that ever again. Just like, hey, I'm gonna get you. Yeah, he's probably in one of the rooms. He's probably in one of them. You can see Wednesday either. That Addams Family Saturday morning cartoon, I remember it being just fine. I remember it being just fine. Especially at the peak of like Addams Family popularity in like the 90s. I remember it being enjoyable. Is this game better than Doom Troopers? It's better than The Mask. I'll say that. Pugsley's Scavenger is better than The Mask. But is it better than Doom Troopers Mutant Chronicles? No, it's not. Just don't have to make games this way. You know what I'm saying? You make conscious choices and be like, yeah, we're good. Yeah, that's no, perfect. Ship it. It's like we're saying with Musya, right? Like, why? Just why? Why would you make things this way? You just don't have to if you don't want to. Ridiculous. Anyways, there's 2 games I didn't get to today. You know, like I said, we've played things, generally speaking, a little bit faster today just to get through them. And I usually like, you know, we got, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games off the list. I had 2 more we'll have to save for another time. I really wanted to play Ghoul Patrol today. I was hoping that would be like the one savior of like, maybe this will be really good, but we'll save that for another time. We also have Porky Pig's Haunted Holiday, which I think that's another Ocean game, if I'm being honest. I think. No, that was still by Phoenix Interactive. I don't know who that is. If you told me that was an Ocean game, I'd believe it too. Just by nature of like, hey, you know, another licensed product. If not them, then LJN or something like this, right? But LJN was starting to calm down a lot of things. Like LJN being on the Boxer ALIEN³ is already kind of a rarity at this point, because a lot of their stuff would have been changed over to being Acclaim only at that point, I think. Let me see here. Acclaim shut down, sold or phased out all toy divisions, and continued using LJN as a video game publisher until 1995. Yeah, that tracks. That tracks. And what year was ALIEN³? Alien vs. Predator. Okay, yeah, so 92. Well, that tracks for ALIEN³ then. Wild stuff. Wild stuff. God, they made so many of those ALIEN³. There's also like ALIEN³ on the Genesis, which is like slightly different. It looks similar to the SNES game we played today, but it's just slightly different. It's like, I think there's also like an Amiga version of that game, which closely more looks like the Sega Genesis version, which of course it does. And then there's like a Game Boy game and an NES game, which look nothing like that, but are more like a top-down game. It's kind of weird. I had that as well for some reason. Was not very good, but LJN, of course. All right, let's get out of here. Of course, this episode will be archived over at youtube.com/@RJLee. Come on over to twitch.tv/RJLee for all the good live action of playing these games. Join my cool little fun chat. Of course, you can always support me with a Twitch sub over here. We got those bonus streams. I got to plan that stuff out this weekend. Hopefully, we'll do that in the coming weeks. So stay tuned for that. I will announce when. You can always pass me a tip and or donation. It's the most direct way to support me. Thank you so much. Whenever I get a nice little, fine little tip, I appreciate it very much. Of course, $20 tip or 8 gifts or 2,000 bits. It's just a Super Nintendo game. Play it as soon as possible. As long as I'm doing this Let's Rank show, as long as it's not the very end of the show, as long as I'm not playing someone else's game, I will just gently nudge you in the queue. Speaking of that, we will be doing more of those community requests starting next week. One Retro Chris, again, thank you so much for your kind donations. We would end up playing those games that they picked, which what do we have left for them? Hold on, where are they? That's right, I mentioned these before. A pair of firefighter games, including The Fireman and The Ignition Factor. That'll be fun. And then, of course, Mario Hero Zero with Earthbound as a pick. That'll be coming eventually. So stay tuned for that. That'll be an all-day affair for sure, right? Anyone says, oh, if I played that Pugsley game, you'd be proud of me? I'm not seeking that. Sorry. I guess I'm never getting Kaon's approval. And you know what? If that means not playing that Addams Family game, I'm fine with it. I'm sorry, it's Kaon. I'm fine with it. Yeah, Fireman's Human Entertainment. I wanted to play that this week because we played Clock Tower last few weeks ago, right? But it's like at the same time, I'm like, I wanted to play these other Halloween-ish, kind of slightly spooky spook 'em up games today. I'm still very surprised by that Scooby-Doo game. That's not bad. It's not bad. Could be better. But I'm surprised by it. You know, doing something completely different, that's for sure. Anyways, let's get out of here. Stay tuned. We will raid someone after this. But, you know, watching at home, watching on the fun. Thanks so much for tuning in. I will talk to y'all later. Peace.